I'm Frankie, your local Stockholm guide, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that you can do in a beautiful sunny day in the spring in Stockholm.
As long as you can show me a good time, I don't care.
First up on the list, it's a bit of a hidden gem, and I always recommend it to people who want to get out of the city center. Go out to Vinterviken. It's this huge park, beautiful lakes, lots of nature. Take public transportation. The red metro lines will get you there. And once you get off at Liljeholmen, you can walk around that park and enjoy some of the very nice spots for a quiet, peaceful time. Let's see, can we try to get in there? Okay, let's try. Hey. Let's see, can I get myself in position? Yeah, you can see me. So I'm on my way now to Vinterviken. It's one of my favorite parks, and they have a little organic garden there. So we're gonna go and check that out. And then probably I'm gonna do some reading. Oh yeah, and there's a little beach here as well. I mean, again, beach, barely any sand, but still. One of my favorite parts is that there's this little passage here. If you come all the way here, you can actually cross to the other side of the lake where that is and get quite a nice view. I mean, technically we're going to keep going to Vinterviken, but I just wanted to show you quickly. Yeah, and they also have some tennis courts and paddle courts over here. Swedish people, they love to be in nature, so it's very typical for as soon as we see some sunshine, we often get outdoors, we bring our dogs with us, and we tend to make our way to these types of parks. And especially at Vintervikens Trädgården, they have a delicious, organic, local-based, local-sourced cafe at Vinterviken Trädgården, so I like to go there and just really practice the sort of wholesome community, hippie vibe that a lot of these parks have. They keep bees here and here. Can you see the bees going in and out? Oh, I found this cool place. I didn't know about it. They have an exhibition. Oh, this is cute. So yeah, it turns out all of this used to be a factory complex, an industrial complex for Alfred Nobel, the guy of the Nobel Prizes. Yes, that guy. He used to make dynamite in that factory. I just found out about this, and I've been here many times. Now it's super sunny. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more and enjoy the view. Next up, I would recommend you taking a Swedish lesson or a Swedish class if you're here just visiting, or if you're moving to Stockholm, studying in Stockholm. I highly recommend you to try and learn something that's local, and what is more local than language. So I would like to recommend as well one of our partners, Settle into Stockholm, with Miss Caroline, the teacher. She's amazing. I've taken courses with her, and that's how I became conversationally fluent. This is a very immersive, very tight, close group dynamic. Check the link in the description. We will have a discount for you specifically for Experience Stockholm audience members. And of course, springtime also means the return of the sunny weather to Stockholm City after all the gray and dark and cold months of wintertime. We finally have some sun, and this means you will see all the Swedish people coming back from their caves, from hibernation, and they will be having some beautiful time outdoors. Do a picnic, have some nice time outdoors, and enjoy some of the beautiful nature that's blossoming again in the springtime. And especially during Easter, you might find some Easter eggs, quite literally like I did here in the video, in the middle of the park. Yay! Found the dragon eggs. Or there's a lot of Easter egg hunting, especially if you have kids. It would be really fun to do that. We have all of those recommendations in our Instagram page on what's happening in Stockholm at Experience Stockholm. And of course, what better time than springtime to feel inspired? So I always recommend everybody check out one of my favorite events in Stockholm City, TEDxKI. It happens every year, approximately at the end of March. And I used to volunteer with them. I actually used to be part of their executive production team. And I've always had such a fun and inspiring time at the event. So I highly recommend you join and come and listen to all of the speakers that they have. And this year specifically, we are sponsoring Experience Stockholm is sponsoring TEDxKI. So I'm so excited to be bringing all of our Experience Stockholm viewers a discount experience 20 for 20 crowns off your ticket. You will be able to experience TEDxKI 2025 at the end of next week. I loved it. Great speakers. The last two got me crying. This event always brings out the best in humanity. Like, it's all about ideas worth spreading, and I feel so inspired and enriched right now that it's hard to put into words. As the highlight of the season, we have our cherry blossoms, beautiful sakura trees directly coming from Japan. In case you don't know, back in the 90s, Japan gifted these beautiful cherry blossom trees to Sweden, and they were planted in Kungsträdgården, the King's Park, right in the middle of the city center. So if you're passing by, you're doing touristic things, you're probably gonna pass by this park and you'll notice this blossoming pop of color. But if you wanna avoid the crowds, hot tip from a local is show up at 4 a.m. as soon as the sun rises, and you're gonna see that there's nobody there. So you're gonna have the trees all for yourself, and you can get the most beautiful pictures then. Cherry blossom season in Stockholm tends to be between first week of April all the way through almost the 3rd or 4th week of April. So today we're checking out a new partner. Yeah, part of my work is also to go and kind of finalize some partnerships that Don can't finalize himself in person while he's working remotely. Yeah, we have a really nice day today. It's Valborg, Walpurgis night, so lots of celebrations happening in the city. And we're gonna go to Blivande so we can get to see a little bit of Valborg over there. And yeah, it's the perfect weather for that. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so here we are at Valborg. It's a pagan celebration where we just like to lit up this huge bonfire, and here I am at Blivande, one of the community centers, one of the communities that I like to support locally in Stockholm. They have many different craftspeople and brewers and bread makers that coexist in this space, and they bring their goods for sale, and they have lots of activities. So it's a really fun thing. We are actually launching a documentary about Blivande coming up soon, so that's something to look forward to. And as a community, I just think it's beautiful to go and support local initiatives. So if you're in town during Valborg, make sure you go for Blivande's big Valborg celebration. And that's it. You have so much to do here in the springtime, especially if it's sunny. Just go outdoors and enjoy nature. A lot of these things were free as well, so I'll see you on the next one.